This video is brought to you by Team Six Metal Detectors, the best metal detectors at the best price.
Today I'm going to be replacing a Minelab Explorer SE control panel pad. As you can see, the control panel pad is damaged and it works, but I want my screen to be like new again. So I purchased this screen replacement from David at Team Six Detectors. I'll include his email address at the bottom of my video, so go online and check out David at Team Six Detectors. He's a multi-line dealer, and he also takes trade-ins, and he sells new and used machines. He's one of the best people in the business in my book to deal with.
Yes.
First off, you're going to need a hair dryer to heat up the control panel to remove to get the adhesive loose enough to where you can peel this old screen off. I'm going to try to take the screwdriver right here in the bottom left hand corner and get it to where it'll pop loose. Okay. Let me try my pocket knife here, something with a little finer edge. If I don't cut my finger off.
There she goes. Kind of sounds like tape.
It's adhesive on the back. May have to take the hair dryer to it a little bit more. See if I can get this pulled up. I think I'm going to have to heat it up a little bit more.
This part I'm going to speed up a little bit. There y'all go.
There it is after I've got the screen loose from the control board itself. Next, I'll be removing the 4 screws in the back to access the motherboard where this control panel attaches to the motherboard. You've got 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to remove those now. My screwdriver's too. I think I'm going to have to get a smaller screwdriver. Go ahead and pause. This is what the inside of the control panel looks like on a Minelab Explorer SE. The screen comes in through this side and it attaches to this board right down in here. I'm going to have to carefully take these boards apart in order to get to the section that I need to get to in order to get the screen replaced. As you can see, I've got the boards pulled apart. There is pin connectors right here that goes into this red control board. Just be careful and just pull this part away from this part in order to access the ribbon for the control panel board. Looking at this, I think all I have to do is pull on the ribbon in order to get the control panel ribbon loose. I'm going to attempt to do that now. And it come out of the ribbon. I just have to make sure that I put it back the way that it went. This back side will go just like this into the ribbon holder.
Okay.
This is the old control panel. You see how the ribbon has been bent and tweaked in order to get into the control board. I'm going to take and do the same thing with the new one and get it to fit properly.
Okay.
This ribbon will not bend exactly the way that one come out, so I'm going to go ahead and attach the new ribbon to the board.
Okay, there you have it.
There's the new ribbon attached to the board. I'm going to go ahead and put the pins back together and then button everything back together, and we'll test to see if it works.
This part's gonna be sped up.
Okay, I've got the everything back together. I just hadn't put the screws in, but I'm gonna, before I put the screws in, I'm gonna test to see if the Explorer itself will come on before I tighten everything down. So I put the battery pack in. You always want to make sure before you do this to remove the battery pack. I had it removed while I was doing the screen replacement. I know my screen's not centered up, but this has got double-sided tape on the back, and I want to make sure that it's going to work before I remove the cover in order to reveal the plastic or the sticky side before. But here we go. I'm going to test it right here, and it is working. So I'm going to go ahead and button everything up, and I'm going to clean a little bit of this adhesive up that was left over from the previous screen, and then we'll put the detector coil and everything back together, back on the detector, and we'll take her out in the yard and test her. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, I got all the adhesive cleaned off the back, and I removed this 3M adhesive cover off of the back of the control screen, and I've got the screen reseated onto the detector itself. It's got a clear plastic protective coating on it. I'm going to leave that on there just to help prevent scratches from occurring to the screen. I'll leave it on there until it decides to come off, because I normally use a control face cover anyway, so this may be good for a long time. But here it is with it powered on. And as you can see, the screen looks brand new and everything's working the way it should. I'm going to go ahead and reattach the coil and take it out and see how it does. Alright, we're going to test the Explorer to make sure it's functioning properly. Singing like a dream. Gotta love those fluty Explorer sounds.
Sounds perfect to me.
But like I said, I got this screen replacement from David at Team Six Detectors. Look him up. I'm telling you, he's the best in the business to deal with, and he's the only one that I will deal with.
Leave him a thumbs up on Facebook.
Yep. If this video helped you, like and subscribe to my videos, and I'll continue to put more videos on as time goes on. Till the next time, good luck and happy hunting. And like I said, River Team 6, big thumbs up. Thanks, David.